So he's not racing.
Don't know.
Rip.
Anyway, welcome to race number 2 of Saturday Night Super Late Model.
Just notice what you set the game as on YouTube. So that's pretty fucking funny.
Ah, I hit it wrong. Oops.
That's Chris Brown.
I park right in the exit lane because I'm like that.
Put that as you tended by it.
Uh-oh. That's a good line anyway. Pretty sure Matthew's a Sarah guy. I'd have to check. No, that's the wrong guy. That dude might be a Sarah guy. I was looking at the wrong guy. There. That's pretty hectic. 175 grand came out of an armored truck on an expressway in Georgia, literally raining cash.
Mitchell, why did you get any?
Oh, right. Oh, we're in the race right now. Cool. Almost missed qualifying. Oh no, Richard Allen's in here. Yeah, I'll do a quick run then. Oh, 1. Lol. Hey, I remember racing with some of these guys earlier today. No Chris, no Sal.
And I'm actually in the 3 car.
Why are you racist to 4th gear?
No one's racist to 4th gear.
You are?
It's a 3rd gear setup.
Oh. For what purpose?
Shifting less.
It's better for restarts.
Could you not just put 4th to the same ratio?
It's having 4 gears. It just you lose too much for a restart. It's weird. It's not using shift box.
I almost wrecked out a 4 and still ran a 1. Are you sure you're in the same setup as me?
I wrecked out a 4 as well, but I was looking at the backstretch out of 4.
I don't know, it's just like once we found Sal's like setup.
Well, this is technically your setup with the right tire pressures for qualifying.
Okay. But like once we found it, it's like why not just run that all week and just race? Like keep adjusting it. Just deal with it being loose and be gentler with it. Turn less. I got bumped yet? Some of these dudes I've just like never seen before. I just can't get over how like again there's so many people online, but we barely get more than 10 cars for these races. Maybe I'm overthinking things, but
Well, C-Fix is every hour at 3:15. There's a B-Fix race every hour at the top of the hour.
I overthink things all the time, it's okay.
There's been more official super late model races this week than there has been truck races official. No open setup.
so basically people are paying an arm and a leg for a NASCAR heat.
Yes.
I would think it would be amazing if iRacing went back to old school event types.
Open
Ev-
setup
e-
somewhere.
Everything is open, no such thing as a fixed series, and like double or triple the race length to what we have now. Maybe not
But
for late models.
they have the 100% freaking races every week too,
Yeah, the NIS, but like,
and they've been spending like 150 laps in their caution at Bristol.
that's true. Maybe I'll unironically watch Jacoby's race and see how much of a shit show it was.
He did one this morning.
The Bristol.
Yeah. Because we watched the stream yesterday, it showed up in my suggested stuff this morning.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't sleep. I think it started like at noon Eastern.
I was watching like a bit of it, and like the car's setup was so bad it was like bottoming out of the corner, and he almost wrecked on like lap 5. And I was sitting there like, are you serious? How do only 6 cars qualify?
the two for safety reasons.
Why would you play a game not even to race, but to just drive around? I don't get that. Maybe I'm stupid.
Boomers.
But like,
Boomers.
no, and I know, but like,
I normally don't. I used to never qualify for shit. I always start where my rating put me. That was back in the era when, qualifying wasn't in the same session.
that's like the one improvement they've made I've really liked.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that and added realistic weather makes it a lot better. For you can't, like, you had the guy that run that one perfect lap,
Mm-hmm.
once a week. Now you have to run it every time you do a race.
So you fucked up and you still qualified 3rd. I don't remember how quick Spinks is.
He had 3s and 4s in that practice.
It's good.
That's not fast.
I'm gonna say he could probably hot lap a low 4 in race trim probably.
6 cars qualified. Which means chaos on the start.
Yeah, because the 12 car qualified.
Is this turn 3? Yeah. It's like no rubber on the track compared to last time.
That's the only guy I remember, that 8 car.
Off we go. Just heads up, it's slippy out here. Is your shit good on the top? He's around the top now, hey? Was that you?
Yep.
What happened? Did you just get loose?
Yellow boy hit the wall and bounced down into him.
Ah.
He said, I said, thanks for wrecking me. He bounced off the wall and killed me. And he's like, well, I had to get by you somehow because you're so low. Fucking asshole.
Well, his car's destroyed now.
Not as bad as mine. I hit the inside wall pretty hard.
Well, I've baited everyone into staying out, so that's nice. Two to green at the line, please. No. Why? Travis was the first casualty. He's still in 7th.
Wasn't the first caution though. Two to go.
Mm-hmm. Myrtle Beach is going to be so fun. So you actually have to brake. Or not. We'll see. Bristol's kind of a fuckfest of a track. I mean, he's kind of making ground on the high line. Not there. Spot you in?
Fifth.
That's not bad.
That's 7 minute worth of damage.
Cars are really starting to drop off now. See, it actually feels realistic at this point. I know
Makes
iRacing
sense.
realistic.
Hmm.
But like the lap times have slowed down almost a full second.
Yeah, I can't lie, this thing does look super glued.
It's like a IndyCar.
Mm-hmm.
It's horrible.
That's it. Yeah.
It feels like Indy 500 qualifying trim, where if I make one wrong overcorrection, I'll just die.
Mm-hmm.
Guy killed the wall in front of me. Panic. Starting to lap people now.
I think the scariest instance of that in recent memory was Watkins Glen. I was chasing down James and someone who I know to be a shitter was in front of me, and it was coming out of the boot and rejoining like the main straight into the last couple of turns. That bit, the slightly uphill, like over
Yeah.
the crest left-hander with a fence on the outside, and he just hit the wall there somehow, and I just went straight to the other side of the track because I'm like, he's bouncing off. Very low caliber.
It's like I have infinite front grip, but no rear grip.
Hmm.
So like I have to be super careful on the throttle of the corner, but any like tiny correction is like instant into wall. This guy in front of me is running like not bad pace.
Alright, just fucking drive over me. Fine, whatever.
The last time I saw you that close to the wall, you hit it and I gained the lead from it. That was pretty tight.
This guy must hit the wall because he's fading fast now. He's actually running good pace for a while there. Okay. I mean, at least he moved, but... Fucking idiots. Guys are so fucking bad.
Okay, wait to see this.
I'm gonna pull a Chris now. Like, what are you racing for with 10 to go in like 7th place? What do you have to gain from wrecking anybody? What do you have to gain from
Give them
battling
time to
anyone?
recover laps.
Like, you have nothing to gain, and the leader stayed out. Which is interesting. Yeah, I'm putting tape on.
75?
50.
75?
No. I just... Like, you have no idea how irrationally mad I get when it's late in the race and, like, shitter backmarkers wreck each other. Like, what are you racing for? Just fucking bring the car home.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have to get in these fucking autistic little WWE-style fights over nothing? Because that's what they are. It's just like, oh, well, I'm in 7th and my race is over, so I'm just going to start teeing off on people. It's so stupid.
Welcome to iRacing. Full of boomers with nothing else going for them.
Can't believe the 6 cars stayed out.
Well, I see him as a 35 car here.
Well, yeah, but actual 6 car.
Like, I don't know. It's WWE tier horseshit. Not to mention, we almost got caught up in that shit because there's a guy that just stopped out of 2, right?
Hmm.
And
Wow.
he said the same thing. Wasting his fucking time on an autistic little shit fight for a meaningless position at the end of the race.
Shouldn't have battled a faster car for 20 laps. Like, what is racing?
I think it was a lap car wrecked or
No, it was 2 lap cars.
well, and then that jabroni stays out and just wrecked everybody. Everybody. Because he's a fucking idiot. Oh yeah, we run 60 laps on the tires, it's still good. Even though you know it's iRacing. Stays out, everyone else pits, destroys the field. That was literally everyone in my mirror. What was the point of that?
Holy fuck.
You saw it in the mirror?
I just did. Yep.
And then these people go on the forums and talk high and mighty about how this game has the cleanest racing, and they're all fucking idiots. Except you, Travis, you're cool. You're running P3 with a broken car.
I had 75% tape on. I was gonna wreck the 35 anyways. I was like aiming for him when I went into the corner. That guy came down and turned him.
And then they also go in the forums and feel qualified to say, you know, give feedback on physics and shit. All that crap. And you just know, like, a bunch of these guys have, like, high dollar Fanatec setups, Thrustmasters.
Yeah, because that
even
shit's...
direct drive maybe.
It's not like it was in 2012 where that was, like, the odd configuration. Where it was like, oh wow, like every group of friend had that guy with a big setup. Now it's like those setups are getting more and more commonplace.
Mm-hmm.
These kids are getting stomped by a dude with a G29 and a lawn chair.
Never change.
Glad
Like, I kind of want a Fanatic just because of, you know, it looks a lot sturdier and smoother. But I mean, I think I'm gonna stick with the G29 just out of principle because it's fun, absolutely stomping people with it.
We could
You
get two
think?
to go here and have a one-lap shootout. If we get two to go here and have a one-lap shootout, I need a countdown. I won't beat you. I will stay behind
No, I
on
know.
purpose.
So if we do a countdown, make sure you leave on the 2. Or leave on the 1.
Yep.
Because that way, by the time I get to the throttle, and by the time the lag, or the latency from what I say transfers across fiber optic
Yep.
to North Carolina.
How bad's my car looking in your mirror?
There's a bunch of scrapes on the nose, but it goes into low LOD at a certain point. Who blew up?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I'm seeing smoke in the mirror.
Oh, the one car.
The 4
Oh
car?
no, it's the 4.
Oh my god.
Oh. Um.
That's
TKO?
kind of amazing, yeah. Well, you're gonna beat these guys, so we don't really need a
Nope.
countdown now.
I'm still behind you.
Interesting.
Because he's technically on track still.
Haha, you fucked up the start. Well, the other dude's not moving up.
I know, because he's supposed to put the 4 car by. Alright.
Okay.
Do what you need to.
Alrighty.
So I have the 6 car behind me now.
3, 2, 1, go. Based, 1, 2. Good job. That was sad. Oh, I do want to see what happened on that wreck, though. So I can cyberbully some people.
I said thanks 6 for ruining the race by wrecking the field twice.
See, I don't hear that.
We didn't have voice chat on.
Why would you ever have voice chat on an iRacing?
Alright, what lap was that? I just want to see how pointless this wreck was. Oh, there were more wrecks behind me. Look at that. It was this lap? No. Yep. Okay, Dave. What did you do? So at the time, I don't know what position you were in. P4, P5. So, okay, that wasn't Dave's fault. That was KR. KR just...
Yeah, the 4 car. I told you it was his fault. He's trying to wreck him for laps.
No, he's just bad. Like, he enters too high, washes up the
No.
track, and then fucking just...
Rewind it like in 10 laps.
Oh.
And watch what the 4 car was doing to the 6 car. He was diving into the corner trying to wreck him going into the corner.
So it's like I was bitching about then. Where it's guys who think it's WWE fighting for meaningless positions with like 10 to go.
So that move you see where he wrecks him right there, he'd been doing that for laps.
Well, maybe he's just bad. Like, they're just plowing up. Both of them are just plowing up the racetrack, which means they've burned all their shit off. Probably have shitty setups.
I think he was trying to cause a yellow before he could stack up the field.
And then he blows up under yellow like an idiot. Never had any pace. Like, he never ran a 14. His fucking first couple of laps are like mid-15s. So he has no pace. He thinks he can get a shot on the leader when the leader's been destroying you all race.
There's a couple laps where he was like right on his bumper going through the corner.
No, I don't think that was intentional. I think they're both just bad and running stupid lines. Because they're like going in low and then arcing it high and then coming back down low. The fact that it took the 4 this long to get around him, though, is really stupid. Because he's braking, dude. That was a brake. You can see the nose pitch. He's braking. I never touched the brakes here. So both of them are braking, driving the wrong line, and then getting pissed at each other and fucking trying to brawl over it. Like, why? And this dude's stupid too, because the high line in here, you don't cut down in the middle of the corner. You ride the high line like as long as you can. So you get this huge boost off the corner. And this moron's cutting down in the center of the corner. Like, what the fuck? Oh, this hurts my head. Hey, he did it right there, I think. Nope, he cut down again. Like, they think they're having a nice little battle, but it's just like both of you are actually quite bad. Yep. It was so pointless. The track is like 4 or 5 cars wide, and he just drives into the guy's quarter panel.
I'm talking to Richard again.
This is so stupid. There was another wreck too here, I think. Matthew hits the wall again because I guess he's destroyed his shit. Why are these people so bad? Just help. Honestly, it's worse than SRS because we only had 11 cars in here. That's not the fucking thing I wanted to press. Sorry, boys. There's another wreck that occurred. Oh my god. Okay, whatever.
You can go back and watch my initial wreck.
Yeah, well, that dude, the worst part is that dude knocked down the wall a billion times in this race. I believe it's this one, yep. Yeah, I was just unlucky. When you run the low line in this, you literally have to be like a lane lower. Just in the event that happens. I get nervous running by those guys too. It's a good save, just shitty. What was the last wreck? Oh, the big one. The really big one. Oh, same shit. Guy just overdrove the shit out of the car. And this guy's higher I rating than me. He goes into the corner.
Did you like that wreck though with me there? The one you, I could just on your stream now, where the guy just bounces it off the wall and blames me for it because I'm slow. That was my fault because I was slow, Augie.
What a fucking moron.
Like, these guys are idiots. And, like, this is peak cyberbullying, obviously, but, like...
Well, he cyberbullied me in the race by saying I was slow. You know what I mean? I feel like real when I get back. I mean, I can honestly protest him for that.
So, like, what I have on screen right now, and you guys will see it in, like, a minute or two, like, that's the line, like, half a car to basically on the wall. That's the correct line at Bristol. So this guy comes in, and he cuts down the middle of the corner way too early. We're not even at the apex yet. And he's like, oh, fuck, I'm not going to make the corner. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Boom.
Do you like where I was at in that last wreck? Where I was?
Oh, you got fucking destroyed in that.
Yeah, but...
How did you...
I had 75% tape there. I restarted 5th, and I drove by the 4th.
Oh my god, what the fuck is this? You're like bouncing on the wall. What the fuck? So
Oh,
lap 69, you're like climbing the wall. These tires are so overgripped that you're touching the wall at 25 miles an hour, and it's like catapulting the car upwards. That's like THQ Monster Jam game levels of horseshit. This is bizarre. What the fuck? I realize you got a boost from behind, but still, like, net speed? You're like climbing you're climbing the wall. What the fuck? This is amazing. $90 a year. And then you took that car that was in a giant fucking big junk. Oh my god, did we restart with like 5 cars left?
I was in 5th place for that one. That was the last car in the lead lap for that.
The last restart. This is comical. The 5 is like a lap down. He doesn't know where to line up. The 4 blew up, so the 4 is on the outside, and there's 5 cars left. This is ridiculous. And we take the green, and after 2 corners...
Look how destroyed my car was, holy shit.
It's unbelievable. Oh my god.
The single file restart was amazing.
I'm done streaming.